Morning. Faith shares real wisdom. We're here again tonight. I'm going to give people time to come on. As I say often now, I'd rather be early than for you guys to wait on me. I am so glad to be here and so excited about those who are coming on our regular night. Hey Mina, yes, Sissy, my daughter said, "Who is Mina?" I said, "Mina is one of my sisters on the corner. We all came up the same way. I'm glad to have you, and I know that we got the friends coming from my family. Hi, Wally and Miss Victory. Glad to see y'all on tonight. Dr. Gatson, glad to have you on tonight. I'm just excited. We're gonna, of course, talk and chat like we usually do. But I tell you, this is our time for I say victory, but it's our time. It's our time of confidence and getting where we need to go. Queen confidence, that's where we are. King confidence, that's where we are. I'm excited for everyone who's coming on tonight. I'm getting out of that habit where we are starting late, but I hope that y'all have had a wonderful day. We're all thankful because we're here living. We are yet amongst the living. So, and in that, we have no complaints. So I'm excited. Hi, Miss Grimes. How are you? I see that Tasia is growing up fast. I'm glad to have you on. Always have nothing but love for you. I'm glad you're on and wish all blessings to you and your family. I'm just excited about what's happening and the things that we're going to allow to happen in our lives. We're not going to let anybody hold up our progress any longer because of the feeling of rejection and betrayal. We are all going to be confident queens. So much has happened since I talked to you guys on last week. Good things and interesting things, but it's all good and all is well. All is well. And that's, see me doing a side thing that is somebody in my office with that, but we good. We're good. I am excited though. We know that the internet, the media, and everything is filled up with the Montgomery riverboat thing, and so we have. It's amazing how creative our people are, and they are very, very creative. But I was laughing at the point of, I was like, you know what? Everybody making having a good time with the chair and everything, but what if you had that chair to go ahead and swing on all the things that has been stopping you, that's been getting in your way? We need to swing. I'm like swing fear, swing doubt, swing low self-esteem. We bashing all of that out of our lives. I was like, okay, that's what we gonna do. We gonna take that. Some of us would say that imaginary chair, that spiritual chair, whatever we need it to be, and we gonna go ahead and just go ahead and crucify these things that have been stopping us, these things that have been messing with our confidence and everything. But because listen, it's just time, and it's time to get it done now. It's time for queens and kings to get things done. We don't want anything to stop us, nothing to distract us. That's a cheerleader for me. Distraction. Another cheerleader is procrastination. So we're going ahead and we're going to knock that stuff out, knock it out. While everybody, we're laughing, but it's yet a serious matter because these are the days and the times we're in. But now you have somebody, we're going to push each other to go forward. We're going to push each other to make sure that you're doing what you have to do. So I'm excited. Remember, you can um, tag and share anyone that you believe might want to hear it. You can also, if you have not already, went on YouTube and subscribe to our to Faith Shares Real Wisdom, so that you will know when it's on YouTube. I need to say on YouTube or Faith Official. I mean the email, and it's official or faith of official Faith Shares. Um, at gmail.com for any comments, requests, or even some topics. We will soon, probably maybe in the next month, between September and October, I will have a couple of people that will be coming on and sharing different experience and things they have conquered. And I'm looking forward because one night, we're not sure when, I'm going to even have my miracle child to come on and talk a little bit about her journey, because definitely she's an inspiration and to a lot of people who are going through things, to know never quit, never quit. I have somebody on my sissy from Connecticut. Mina Holiday is one of those that can say never quit, even when your body's attacked. Never quit. Always trust in God, because she's here. She's a miracle, literally walking also. So I'm just excited about some people that will come and share. I have not asked. I'm putting it out there, but well, my BFF that lives in South Carolina, she's a conflict manager. And hopefully in the future, we'll have her to come on and share and give us a couple of nuggets when it comes to conflict. She also, that is her business. She's not on tonight to put in, but she does that, and she does it well. So there are certain people we'll be talking about money, wealth building. I can't put that out there, but we have. I have been just blessed to have people in my life, but also before the end of the year, I will also have my website up, not out, up, and I'm speaking that in advance. I have confidence that I will have this done. With the help of others, I will have it done. And a couple of my mini books will be done. Gatson, it came out of my mouth, so it will be done. So I'm excited about what's coming, and also my coaching, life coaching, life coaching. I will be taking clients also before the end of the year. So I'm excited about a lot of the things that's happening, but I'm just excited overall about people, loving people for real, wanting to help anyway, especially when it comes to getting things done and self-confidence, because we will be having different things to help educate um, all people, but especially our people, because I don't care what's about to happen and what's going on. We know in whom we believe, and we gonna make it. We gonna make it happen, and we're not just going to make it. We're going to thrive. We are going to thrive in these next coming months and years. We're going to thrive. We're not going to be walking around with our heads down saying, I don't know how I'm going to make it. Oh, yes, 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 we do. So we're excited about that. And we will share more later. I put up on Facebook this week, and one of the things I said, make sure the people that are pushing you forward and not down. but they're pushing you forward and not down. So that means you need to watch who's in your space. You need to watch who's in your circle, because some of us, all of us, don't have circles anymore. Some of us just have our space, our personal space, because of being in a place of being rejected, not and that's just non-acceptance. Being in a place where you have not been accepted by so many, it puts you in isolation. And I will say this: we know that there's a time and a place for isolation, and it can be a good place, but it's not a place that you want to dwell in and live in, because it also can be dangerous. So that's why we need to know, and we need to know who is in my space, who is in my circle. The people that are in my circle, I can personally say, they are pushers pushing forward. They're not trying to hold down at all. The only way that I am held down is by making excuses why I'm not going forward. I have been blessed to have people in my life that push you forward. Everybody that I push is forward or up, upward or forward, is not down. I'm not pushing anyone down, but I have people in my circle. I laugh because they're not even asking, what can I do? It was like, okay, you get this done. And I looked at confidence. And we all need to have this confidence. And I talk about queen confidence and being confident after betrayal, after not being accepted, rejection, after all of this have taken place. You come to a place of confidence. And what I found out, confidence is just like, it's not being superior over others and not feeling that I'm so much better than others, but I have an inner confidence in myself. You have to have it within you. Within you. It's not about somebody say, oh, so Caroline thinks she's this or Mina thinks she's that. It's having it in you that you have the capability and ability to get whatever it is done. And one of the lessons I learned on this week, because I almost got overwhelmed, and I was like, no, if I don't have the ability to get this done, I do have the capability to find someone with the ability so that they can teach me or show me what I don't know so I can have it. So what that means is, girl, you ain't got no excuse. There is somebody that has the ability and a capability to show you what you don't know so you will know. I cannot stop heading towards my destiny with excuses. None of you can. Excuses is the easiest thing you can give. Procrastination is the easiest thing you can do, because with procrastination, you're really not doing anything. With excuses, you're just giving another excuse why I didn't get anything done today, why I'm not going to get anything done tomorrow or the next day. No excuses, because you have the capability. And this is why we're talking, okay, I went through the rejection stage. I went through that part of people not accepting me for who I am. But now I accept me, and it matters. It matters what I think about me, not what you or others think about me, is what I think about me. So I'm back to that place where, hey, I love me more than your likes. So because people are not liking and this, no, no, you got to have that confidence. You went through rejection. You know what that is like. But you look, you didn't die in it. You went through betrayal. You went through trusting somebody or trusting people or trusting your significant other and all of this. And they betrayed you, and you lost all of that. No, you can do this. You went through all of this to get to a place of confidence where you didn't have because you were actually putting your trust and hope in so many other places instead of where it needed to be. This confidence comes to make you have a better life, to experience a better life, to do more, to know when you once you accept who you are, can't nobody move you out of that place. Can't nobody talk you out of that place because you'll start finding out. I'm living this life for me. I'm living this life for me, not for others, not for what others think. What do I think about me? What do you think about you? What can you do? There was I received a phone call and the person was out of state and they were sharing something about something that happened in my state. And I was like, oh no, of course I don't know anything about that because a lot of things I'm behind because I have goals now. You know, when you have goals, you don't have time for a whole lot of other things. So, and I was like, oh no, I don't know nothing about that happening. I don't think so. I was going through all that. And then on today, it came across. And I said, wow, so that really is true. But because this person has so much integrity, and they went through, I don't even know the facts, the issues, and it does not matter to me. The one thing I do know, they are a person of integrity. And because I know they are a person of integrity, I don't have to get on the bandwagon, say this and that and blah, blah, blah. I said a prayer for them because I felt somebody else's pain, even though, you know, y'all know we good at covering stuff up and acting like it doesn't hurt. But I felt that, and because of the integrity that this person has, I was like, well, I'm glad they had the strength to move on. Listen, y'all, we ain't gonna stay in nothing, nothing. I don't care what it looks like to people. If it's not a place of freedom, I'm out. Out. Moving on. Moving on. As I'm learning, my daughter said tonight, that's in high school, was saying something and said, stop telling, my other daughter was telling her, stop just saying move. You know, you have to say, excuse me. So the new word is space, just space. She doesn't hit space. So that means like, you're too close, get out my space. Well, let me tell you something. Anything that's not going to make me happy, space, it has to move. It has to go. I'll move because I'm going to enjoy. Do not let anything take you out of a place that was designed for you. And when I saw it, I thought about, we were talking about being rejected, being portrayed, and this fit the person so well. I was like, wow, there was everything at one time. And it's nothing like being betrayed by someone that you love or fall in love with. We're talking about relationships and all of this, and you get betrayed. But there's nothing greater than when you can walk away and move. Listen, don't let nobody make you stay in a situation to save face. You know, I was saying that like kids to save face. No, move because your life depends on it. So there's nothing that can come that I'll be like, well, I'm just going to stay stuck, unhappy, sad, whatever, because I don't want to be embarrassed. I say this at our ministry. People feel down and bad because their kids does something. I'll go, you didn't do it. They did it. So they got to deal with it. You're not going to have me walking around with my head down because my son made some mistake or did something crazy. No, my head is up. I didn't do it. I know as they say around here, I know I did right by you. So having that confidence is very, very, very important. Very important. Like I've said it, I put it out. By the end of the year, and hopefully before that, but by the end of the year, I'll have my website up. website up, and I'll be doing my life coaching. And of course, then I can't talk to as many people because we want to make sure that we make an impact and be effective. Not just it's not just you pay and I just tell you anything, or we will work through some things and have that workbook and everything for you to work through. So I'm excited about that. But what I really want is the queens and kings. I don't want y'all to think it's just one sided. To be confident in who you are. Yes. So we get to a place because you can't do this for so long. So what? They didn't accept you. Most of the time, that's a blessing. So what? Because some people just want to be around you long enough to get from you, drain you. And this is why I have been taught, it's been said, but when I tell you in the last 2 years, I got this thing. You have to set boundaries, and that's not just for people on the outside that you don't want to be bothered with. It is for even people close. You have to set boundaries. You have to say, okay, this is my space. I need this space. I need this time. And let me tell you, if you ain't living, you ain't caring. If you ain't caring, you ain't living. And I'm talking about you. Stop helping everybody else and don't do something for you. You are, back to will always be my words. You are a priority. You are a priority. I'm going to tell you something. If you don't know you are, other people are going to abuse you. And guess what? You let them abuse you because you set yourself up like that. If you don't know you're a priority, nobody's going to respect any boundaries, your time, or nothing else. You have to know it. I walk around now saying, I am a priority. Oh, so because sometimes you got to remind yourself, especially when you're just used to helping everybody. But have anybody tried to help somebody before and you took up months in time? I mean, a lot of your good time. And then all of a sudden you decided to wake up and say, they don't even want my help. They don't want to be helped. Have anybody ever noticed that some people are comfortable, literally comfortable with being uncomfortable, with things going wrong? Am I the only one to experience that after I not given all my time to find out that the only time wasted was mine? Because they wasn't doing nothing anyway with theirs. Not in this season. Not just this season and all the seasons to come. Because when you learn the lesson, you refuse to repeat the class. It's a new class. It's a new one. I can't repeat those classes I did because I now learned my lesson. I love you, but you're not going to get my time like that. No, you have to set it. Confidence. I am a priority. And as I said, confidence, that's something inside. That's an inner thing. That's me knowing that I have the capability and the ability to live a good life. I had to sit upon that one to enjoy my life. And I don't have to apologize to anyone. Nobody. Why? Because it was part of my destiny. And there's nothing like you taking the time you're supposed to be spending getting to your destiny that was already planned out for you. And as we would say in the church world, ordained for you. And you using that time up on people that feel it in. They ain't thinking about wasting your time. Because if we all could say, listen, there's nobody on here that couldn't have been further along had you not waste so much time. Nobody listening to me, nobody that's going to hear this replay. And guess what? I don't have nobody to blame. Not even the people that took up my time. Not even the people that betrayed me. Not even the people that rejected me. I can't blame them. Oh, happy volunteer wanting to help everybody. Nothing but the truth. As my BFF would say, drove off on my tires and everything else, just trying to help people. We're in a time now, I'm telling everybody, even in our ministry, even if you're not in the ministry, it doesn't matter. If you don't go to church, if you go to church, everybody needs to learn how to save money. I know that's not one of those things everybody want to talk about, but I'm telling you, you have to learn. You have to start, and I love to tell people that budget is a curse word amongst our people. When you talk about a budget, and folks love to say, and I know because I've been dealing with this for years, and I remember the time that I was saying this ignorant thing too. Well, I don't have enough to budget. If you get money, you have enough to budget. I don't care what the amount is. You can budget that. You need to understand. And when we need to learn in our community, and I'm talking about this because some of this confidence y'all don't have comes from you doing the wrong thing. See, confidence goes more than one way. A lot of these things that we don't want to do is because we didn't do right by ourselves. Didn't do right by me. You didn't do right by you. And then we come to the place and all we want to say is, oh, God help me. He's like, okay, I'm sending y'all help. See, faith sharing real wisdom, he's sending help. He's telling you. Some of you on here don't use a budget. You're just spending money. We got to learn all of this comes with that. All of that comes with self-confidence. All that comes with the business I'm going to have. How can you have a booming business when you're not business-minded? You have to change your mindset. I know it seems like I'm shifting, and I feel that I am, but you have to change your mindset. It all starts here. It all starts in the way you are thinking. It all starts with how are you handling your business? How are you handling your business? I know it's easy to tell me how to handle mine, but are you really handling yours? Because we won't change. Are you really willing to change so that you can experience real change? Are you really willing to sacrifice some things so you can get where you dreamed of? Are you really willing? And when I'm saying sacrifice some things, usually it's a lot of it has to do with our money. We just gonna be real. A lot of it has to do with our money. And I ain't gonna put it out there, but I'm gonna say when it comes to a certain set of people, you can't tell them nothing about money or relationship. Y'all, you just guess and see. Well, what people is she talking about? When it comes to money and relationship, can't nobody tell you nothing. But when it comes to disaster and hurt, you running for help from everybody. Yeah, that's just real. That's just real. I say all the time, let my experience be your wisdom. Yeah, I can share it. I'm going to be transparent. I have no problem being transparent. We will talk about a lot of things. We will talk about how so many people start addictions because based on not knowing how to deal with things or how they got themselves in a place. But I'm talking now about your mindset changing because no matter what it is, it's still going to be the mindset. Again, I would say you're trying to help people who don't want to change. That's a waste of time. You waste your time. I'm going to help you. I've done it for years, trying to help people. And I thought, because also being a pastor, I was doing the right thing. All I did was waste a lot of time and enable them to waste mine, and they didn't want to change. You know what? The first time, listen to when people are talking to you and really listen. I'm going to tell a lot of y'all this. I don't care if it's a family member, if it's someone on your job, if it's your kids, whatever, you're gonna know their intentions by the first at least three conversations. Sometime in the first one, you'll know. You're gonna know because when you give them the basic of what can change that situation, and they reject it, move on. Move on. I'm telling you now. So you don't be sitting up there like I was talking about years, for years. I'm gonna help you now. Move on. Don't do it. Run, Forrest. You're gonna know. If I'm telling, I have three teenagers, two soon to be 18, one 15 to be 16, the beginning of 24. When I tell them something, I know if they're gonna do it or if they're listening, if they hear it. And a lot of times they go like, oh, I was like, the one thing I'm gonna want y'all to remember, your mama not crazy. I already know. I had something like one of mine wanted to do something that I don't do, like wanted to spend the night over his friend's house, but he called me from school and said, my friend want to talk to you. And I said, okay. And the little boy got on the phone and he was so memorable and everything. And he would say, I just want to know, is Zaire, something they were doing tomorrow, if he can ride the bus with me and get off at my stop and he could spend the night and go to the thing. And I said, oh no, he can't do that. I said, what you want to do is encourage your friend to make sure he gets straight A's so he can get to do something. But what he's not going to do is go and spend the night at your house. Well, I don't even play the spend the night thing. I really have to know you. And when my son got home, I said, what would make you think a child can call me and ask me something? And my daughter was like, you know who your mama is? I always tell my kids, there's some crazy up in here. I'm not going to just do that. See, he tried it, but I already know. Don't try it. Because the answer's gonna be no. I don't care who get on the phone. It could have been the boy, mama, and daddy, and the answer still is gonna be no. You have to know when somebody's trying to play you. You have to, because some people it's just like if you want to talk to me now, but you want to go, you want to come talk to me and waste up a month of my time. But when Dr. Christina was trying to tell you, you not waste up 2 months of hers and trying to come for 1 month of mine. No, that's not happening. That would have happened a year ago or a couple of years ago, but no. Why? Because my mindset has changed and I see yours is in a place and you don't want to shift. If you don't want to shift, I can push you all I want. I'm just wasting time because it's like this. I'm going and you ran back. The more I try to push you forward, the more you step back. Y'all don't need that many signs. If they're pushing back while you're trying to push forward, move. Move on. Move on. This is for somebody tonight. It's helping because you wasting your much needed good time on somebody that don't want to change. And you just going. No respect for you. None. Call you anytime, tell you the same thing, and they don't want to change. Somebody tell a man in the mirror, I will not be used anymore. The woman in the mirror, I will not be used anymore. The queen in the mirror, they're not going to use this system anymore. A queen got rights. You need to know your rights. A queen has authority. You need to know the authority that you have. Don't anybody get to sit with the queen. I just want the king neither. I know I have to come back and say the king so y'all know that I'm not biased, but I'm just saying. Queen, you need to know your right because you have authority and you have privileges because you didn't just become the queen overnight. Somebody hear me. How they say, somebody hear me on tonight. You just didn't become the queen overnight. You went through for this. I will not be used anymore. No, I won't. Why? And see that's the inner me saying, because when I was not being accepted, nobody knew that pain. Because we got it so good, we didn't show the pain. We didn't show the hurt. We operated out of a hurtful place. We was actually functioning, oh, broken people, broken queens, functioning. We will still function with all that pain and hurt, because guess what? While you was trying to ease and help somebody else to heal, you kept being broken over and over and over and over again. And then you try to accept a place that was not ordained for you to be. Like, it's okay. God is going to heal me. He's trying to heal you, and you got these people in your face. Oh, did I say people in your face? I said people in your face. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna take that. How are you gonna keep getting used by the same people? The same people. I don't care. If it's family, if it's your co-workers, yes. Functioning broken people. And you wanna, I know nobody want me to say this, but if you want to find some functioning broken people, don't y'all crucify me. It don't matter. I'll rise back up. Go to the church. Woo! I promise you. No, we're in a place. We're in a place where no, that's not gonna. I'm not what I tell y'all. I ain't gonna be fake for nobody. I ain't faking nothing. I'm not taking all year to heal, because what holds up your healing is you. I'm giving y'all the answer. No, what holds up your healing is you. You are the reason you still hurting. Come on, Faith. Why are you gonna say something like that? Because the reason why you're still hurting, you don't know your priority. You don't know that you're premium. You don't know your worth. Because, baby, once you know, as we would love to say, the devil in hell can't stop you. Once you know your self-worth, once you know that you are a priority, once you know and you shift your mindset to where it belongs, you are unstoppable. Oh, that's when you know the authority that you have as a or king. That's when you know the privileges you have as a king or queen. I'm trying not to get excited, but I'm serious about this right here. I want as many queens on the court as possible. The Queen's Court. And can't everybody just get there? But once you know, yes, Virginia Stewart said, what holds up your healing is you. Yes, I'm giving you the answer. You hold up your healing. Why? Because when you don't know your priority, when you don't know your self-worth, you will let people walk all over you. Because at the end of the day, I don't care who's on here, who hears me, it has to do with people. It has to do with people. It is not your cat and your dog that's doing you wrong. It's people. Why do I lack, and I'm just using an example, why do I lack self-confidence? Because I wasn't accepted by certain people, so I start thinking that I was not worth much, or I didn't fit the status quo. You don't supposed to fit it. You're designed, you're different. Oh, calm down, Faith. No, faith is so serious. I want people to be free, but not just free, free and healed. Not just healed, but living your dreams. You sitting up there watching somebody else's dream. No, I want you to be living it. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve it. You was not designed to struggle. But when people tell us we all got to struggle, guess what? We accept that. Oh, we accept that, and we all start saying it. You know, it's a struggle, but if you keep praying and you keep believing, it's going to change. You can pray all day, but until you get up and do something, until you get up and move, you just praying. It's not turning into a church thing, but I'm just saying, I don't care who you are, whether you're in the church or you're out of church, you still got to do something. As they would say, you still got to bust a move, baby, because ain't nothing going to happen unless you do something. You got to, I'm talking to me too, because as I say, it's easy to procrastinate. The easiest thing you can do is make up an excuse. You can't have more if you're not willing to do more. Whew. And I'm going to repeat that. You cannot have more if you're not willing to do more. There's something in the good book that we read called the Bible. When it starts talking about sleeping and folding of the hands, a little sleep, a little slumber, the folding of the hands, it leads to poverty. That's for all of us. That's just a free insert that's in the Bible for all of us believers. It tells you that it leads to poverty. It ain't nobody got nothing on you. It's just telling you what you need to do. Everything tells you. You still got to take some action. You can say faith all day, but without the action, I shared with someone. I'm transparent. I shared with someone when I was saying my faith never wavered, and I was talking to my God. I said, God, my faith has never wavered when it came to me believing what you said and what you're going to do. Now, this is me speaking to him. I promise you, he'll talk back to you. And I was like, my faith has never wavered. I believe you, I trust you, and I do all that. And I'm going to tell you just as nice, my answer that came back straight in my spirit and said, your faith never wavered, but your body never moved where your faith was. And I'm going to drop the pen. What I was going to tell God, you wrong? He said, my body never moved where my faith was. My faith didn't waver. But what did I do to prove that I had the faith? I'm just sharing what was given to me and said to me. And I have confidence that somebody else can receive it. You can have faith all day, but without action, that's all you got. Yes, OT, all day. See, that's a key. All day. But until you take action, and let me tell you something, he will put somebody in your life. Like I went through, now I'm moving because these strings seem to be in my way, but that will push you, always pushing you forward, trying to get you to go upward. So they steady pushing you. What we like to do is make an excuse. We will say, Lord, if I had somebody to help me. He says help because guess what? They see the potential in you. But we don't want help. We don't want help. We just want it. It's just like we don't want to know how. I'm gonna give the example they always did. We were talking about this. Me and my niece. We were talking about maybe tonight is just a churchy kind of thing. We was talking about the difference between kingdom dwellers and church goers. And in the kingdom, there is no lack. It really isn't at all. In the kingdom, you have those that know how to catch the fish, do all of this. They are fishermen. In the church, you have a lot of people who they want the sandwich. They want you to hand them the sandwich. They don't want you to teach them how to become a fisherman, so you will never have to worry about eating. They just want something for the day. Kingdom dwellers don't think like that because there is no lack in the kingdom. I'm just going to help somebody who blames everybody for you didn't help me. When you read that word, it helped you. If it didn't, I'm here to interpret it for you. It was telling you to be about your business and get it done. Follow the instruction. That was just a little short tip. We'll go back on it, but it's going to help somebody. See, there's a difference between a church goer and a kingdom dweller. That's for another time. That we'll do that at over there in Orangeburg at the foundation. We'll talk about that. And we say amen. But I'm letting you know, you cannot. You got to be about it. So I can't. I said it and I meant that. But what God said, He meant. Your body was not moving with your faith. So that's what we call, because where we read it says, I just said we was going to stop, but I guess it's not that kind of night. Faith without works is dead, like you ain't doing that. That's what that means, works. It's the same thing from the beginning. You have to do something. Guess what? I'm not looking for handouts. I want to make sure that I'm in a place that what He wants me to be. I'm enjoying life. The only person who can stop you from getting to your destiny is you. You can't blame mama, sister, child, preacher, pastor, whoever. It's you. Guess what? That man in the mirror is responsible for you. When you know what's inside of you, if you don't, you need to start telling yourself. Why? Because I accept me. I accept me for who I am. I don't have time to be going around doing these clown shows, trying to be something I'm not, to try to get somebody's attention and want people to like me and want people to love me. I'm going to tell y'all again, I love me more than your likes. You ain't never got you don't have to never hit a like. You don't have to never hit a share, but I love me more than your likes. Now, I'm a person who love people for real. But baby, you ain't got to like me, but I love me. And we all, let me tell y'all something, queens. Y'all have to get there. You got to love, I don't care what. You need to love yourself and know your self-worth. I don't care if 10 people walk by you and don't speak. Let them keep moving. Ain't no time to be getting in your feelings. It's time to make sure you live. You don't have to speak to me. I'm good. What's going to happen to me during the day don't go by what you say. Understand. When you premium, listen, you ain't begging nobody for nothing. You too busy trying to make sure that you get everything that was promised to you. Everything. So let me tell you, like I tell my daughter, she's like, this person doesn't like me. This is my high school. And you got to know her, high school child. This and that. I said, as long as you live on this earth, there will be people that like you and there will be people that don't like you. It's just that simple. We're not even going to go through that and I'm be like, baby, no, I'm going to tell you the truth. We're not going to make this no long drawn out thing for the year because there's going to be people you don't like neither. Either. So that's just how it's going to be. So, because why? I'm going to need you to not take as long as it took me. And that's another reason why Faith Shares Real Wisdom, Faith Shares, is because I don't want you queens or the ones that still just princesses to take as long as it took me. Place. I want you to get there as fast as you can. If you are a teenager, I need you to get there. I need you to understand that your worth is not based on what a boy says, what a girl says, what everybody else say. It's what you say and how you look at yourself. You need to know that you have the ability and the capability to get everything done. And that what you don't know, you have the ability to find out someone. They always told me people don't mind helping you if you try to help yourself. That's what the old people used to say. And I believe it and I know it's true. If somebody see that you trying to get somewhere, you trying to do something, and you just not laid back like you on the beach and saying, bring it to me, baby, you got to get up off of your behind and do something. You got to be willing. I don't care if somebody got to go behind me and change 50 things on what I did. At least I put forth the effort so they can come and correct it and say, okay, and not get in my feelings because they marked it all up. That's going to help somebody too. If you say you want to change and your mindset is changing, don't get all in your feelings when somebody's trying to help you and they tell you the truth. That's the problem now. People have been lying to us so long. The lies on things that make you feel good and be like, okay, and they said, and they just laughing after they say it. No, tell me the truth. Let me know. I have those kind of people around me. Don't try to save my feelings. I'm good. I want to live my best life. I don't want to just live the ordinary. I want to do the extraordinary. Same thing. I'm ready. I'm confident. I'm telling you, it's time. Move on. Somebody will call you tomorrow just to take up your time. Don't care nothing about. I'm going to tell y'all tonight, do you. Do you. That's not selfish. It's not selfish. It's self-love. Doing you is not selfish. It's self-love. And when you know how to love yourself, you'll know how to love others. Because why? There's going to be some limitations of how much space you take in my space. And I don't just say this on tonight and say, I'm saying she's saying that in a lie. Those that know me know me. I'm going to tell you, whether it's one-on-one, or it can be 100, 200, 300, it does not matter. The reason why so many of us have cried and went through so long in getting over stuff is because why? Instead of doing us, we was doing everybody else. We was bailing out everybody else. We was doing everybody else a favor. We was running our bodies down. Either way you ran it down, doing somebody else to make them happy. In relationships, doing somebody else. Well, what about you? Let's make this thing partnership. You know, it's like, I tell y'all, with my husband, okay, I need to make him happy and he made me happy too. We doing both of this back. This is a partnership. It ain't no one-sided relationship. I don't care what y'all be walking around here talking about, the king, the king, the king. If I ain't treated like a queen, you won't be treated like a king. So I can say king if I'm treated like a queen. They can say, oh, she's wrong for saying that. No, I'm not. I say it's self-love. You do you and be walking around still low self-esteem. Oh, this is a partnership. Yeah, my husband, we gonna do this together. Ain't no I'm running around. There ain't no, I ain't no slave and not about to be one. Oh, I bless God for those that came before us and made a way. They made a way so I didn't have to be. Okay. Time is going, but I'm just saying, he can't be my king if I ain't his queen. I'm not going to go around. See, let me help somebody. Now, I know my husband was on here because he supports his queen. Oh, he got amen. That's right. Come on, King George. Come on through here. And I don't listen. The one thing you will learn about faith, passive faith, or whatever, I ain't faking for nobody. Nobody. And I can say truly, he treats me right. So that's why we still together. And I treat him right. Nobody, but me going around here talking about he the king, he the king. I always, we ain't even gonna go there. But I'm glad it's a partnership. We do this thing where when I say, okay, this line, I always make my husband laugh. And I always used to tell him, you'll never do me all kind of way or hit me upside my head. And then I go sit on the front row. I'll be the first one to make the announcement. Let me tell y'all about the pastor. And, we laugh and we talk about it, but I'm for real. But we don't have that. But I'm just saying, I know too many queens who don't even have their crown, their tiara, right? It's on the floor and they're trying to put it on when they get in front of people. No, baby, you wear this. Whether you see it or not, it's invisible, it's there. It's there. Be that confident. That queen confidence. Come on, queen, let's be on that court together. Pushing each other. And kings, y'all not to say and kings, because I have men watching also. Y'all won't go around talking about she just. I'm going to be, of course, on what I'm talking. I'm trying to help to free more women because y'all men hard. But I'm talking about yes, not knowing that you're a queen. You not put a thing in. You didn't even know you had a tiara because you was going by somebody else. Do you? Do you? Be happy. Stay confident. No. Yes. You have to do it. Yes. Denise Henry, if he is a true king, he will ensure that I am treated as a true queen. How they say, boom. Know that. If he's a true king. But y'all keep getting these bozos just talking. A real king do more. He talk less. You'll know who he is. A real queen. Know your self-worth. Make sure you're a priority. And that doesn't come just in relationship. That comes, period. Across the board. Know that you're a priority. Because I'm going to tell you, if you're not, other people are going to treat you all kinds of way, any kind of way. And then they're going to go around and half going to lie and say, she wouldn't even help me. She wouldn't do this. Oh, okay. This is what happens. You're going to know in the first couple of conversations if a person really want to change. But what we do, we like to ignore. Sometimes we get in the first one, but we will ignore it. The crown is your birthright. Queen confidence. Come on, Corinthia Rice. The crown is your birthright. Come here, ladies. Come on, queens. Queen confident. I love you, kings. But queen confidence. Because we have some men that struggle, but we have more women who struggle because we look into the man. Know your worth. Do you? I appreciate every last one of you. Again, wait, did Pastor Faith say bozo? Yeah, I keep messing around with these bozos. Then you attract another bozo. Then you attract another bozo. Stop that. Break the cycle. Start knowing who you are. And then you won't. You don't have time to be wasting. But I appreciate everybody. I saw my brother on here, Kelvin Felder. My husband, I thank him for his support. I really appreciate it. I appreciate how he treats me. I really do. And that's why we still together, because it treats me right. So I really appreciate everyone. Um, like, share, tag, subscribe, do whatever if you feel that you're liking the conversations or me talking. I have a lot to share, and we'll be sharing, as I said, anything from addiction. I saw my BFF come on, and we'll see in the future if she'll just come and share some things about conflict. We're gonna have my daughter to come on to show how she fights through everything when it comes to medical and illness and with people giving up on you, but she's never given up. So, and some people saw my post, and yes, I said when we were leaving out the office, I tapped her. I said, "They gonna know something by the end of August, because this month here is a good month, and this is new beginnings." So even when the doctor pointed his finger at me and said, "You got to have faith," and I said, "That's my name, and you got to have it," and believing, oh yeah, it's going to be done. So I don't let anything stop. I have seven children, and I have one that have had all kind of health challenges, and she's excited having 2 surgeries next week. But we good, as they would say, we good over here, because her affirmation is, and we said this, our confession is, she is healed. So she's more excited about going to a conference in Atlanta this same month. So let me tell you something. When you know that you're a priority and you know who you are, I don't care who says or what they say. You already know. It's already handled. It's done. And see, we got plans. We're not gonna sit here frustrated and down. When you know you premium and you know your priority, watch how your life change. When you got queen confidence for real and not just saying it, when you got true freedom for real and not just saying it, let me tell you, your whole life will change. Your whole entire life will change. Faith sharing real wisdom. Love you all. Let my experience be your wisdom. We will share all. Blessings to you all. And hopefully we will see you on next Friday. Um, just many blessings to you all. I love you from a real place, a real heart. Queen confidence. I appreciate every queen that shows up. I appreciate every queen that does not show up but shows up. I'm in your corner. The favor be upon you. Blessings be all overtake you. But make sure you are doing something and have that self-confidence, queen confidence. Do you. Good night, and I will see you on next week. Blessings to you all.